Hey everyone, welcome back to OCD Recovery's YouTube channel, where today I'm going to talk about false dawns and what a false dawn is, why you're going to have a lot of them, why you can't escape them. I mean, you could think that you're going to have a linear journey or even like a non-linear, but you're not. It's going to be all over the place. You're going to have your worst days followed by your best days. You're going to have many moments where you think, I'm absolutely recovered, I totally cracked it, to fall backwards. It's all part of the process. I've been there. You're going to be there. All the coaches have been there. Rob has been there. I mean, it's just not really possible to escape this disorder without dozens or hundreds of false dawns. Before I go any further, please subscribe. Hit that like button down below. Let me know what you think about this. Engagement on our channel is critical. And again, thank you so much for all the support over the years. I get very jazzed up still to make a lot of videos, which is, it's hard to stay this motivated for, doing tens of thousands of pieces of content, tens and tens of thousands of pieces of content without being there, without having lived this experience, because that's what motivates me to bring all of you the best information, the best content. And there's some really cool stuff in the works right now that I think all of you are going to love. So what is a false dawn? A false dawn is any time on your recovery journey where you think you've cracked it. You have a sudden or decrease. Of course, Daisy's barking at me. See if the leather out. That's a false dawn for you right there. You want to know a false dawn? When you're making a fucking video and your dogs start barking at you. You brat. So I gotta take him for a walk after this. And it could be a gradual. It could be hit you all at once. And you're like, I cracked it. This is it. Like, I know what I have to do. I don't need calls anymore. I'm good. How many people have messaged me, donate my sessions? I said, yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes. And then 1 week later, they message me, don't donate them, I'm having a meltdown. So I'm not angry at you. I'm not trying to put you down, but you got to remember, right when you think you've cracked it, it's got an upper hold on you. You can really tell when someone is making really good long-term progress by, they don't look at things in that way anymore. They're not like, oh, I've cracked it, or I know I'm recovered. We don't talk like that. Those are very black and white, rigid terms. Are you kidding me? Look out, buddy. I gotta move the chair because your sister's a brat and I gotta pet her. So now I gotta do the rest of the video like this. And it happens to a lot of people very quickly on the journey. So how many people have done 3 sessions, 5 sessions? You have one of the worst mental health disorders on the planet. You've been in for 3 weeks. It's comical. We all do it. I do it. And you say, I'm good. Like, I'm feeling good now. I have all the information I need. You have no idea what's coming. And when I mean what's coming, you have a multi-year journey ahead of you. A multi-year journey. Not a year, a multi-year. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then infinity. That doesn't mean you can't recover. It just doesn't mean it's going to happen that quickly. I have numerous people right now that are having massive relapses after feeling good for a year or 2 because maybe they had a great reaction to medications. Nothing against meds. Meds are amazing. They save lives. Always speak to your doctor. Or they fell back into coasting, but the OCD didn't catch up with them yet. And it always will come back. It will always come back to get its teeth in there and remind you, like, I'm in charge right now. And that's part of the fear of fear. Because remember, fear is 3 parts. The fear of being stuck forever, the fear of going backwards, and the fear of developing something new. I have none of those fears anymore. I'm recovered, but I also am aware, deeply embodied, I don't have to remind myself of this, that I do have the genetics for OCD, and it could just come back at any random time because an extremely tough event happened in my life. So you could tell, like, the verbiage that people use when they're talking about how they're recovered is the number one tail sign to show me that they're probably not recovered. And that's the majority. It's 95% that are, like, especially under a year of their first call. I mean, how many people have I met? I said this a lot. Robustly, very sound baseline piece at 1 year with very, very, very low probability of spikes. Not one. Not one. I've never met them. I've met many people who thought they were. I mean, I've had people that have done, tried to speed their recovery up and did 15 sessions in 3 months, which I didn't recommend. I'm like, that's probably not good for you. And they do it anyway, even though I give my recommendations. They're like, I'm good. They come back 2 months later, absolutely panicking. Because what happens is when you feel good for a while, after you feel good for a while and you have those false dawns, when you even sense the slightest bit of OCD coming back into your life, you have a complete meltdown. How do I get backwards? Oh my God, I got to get backwards to how I was. And that that by itself is the best tail sign to show me like you really stopped 3 feet short of gold. That's a cliche statement, but there's a lot of truth in that. I stopped 3 feet short of gold many times. You know, I never say, oh, I'm absolutely 100% recovered, or oh, like I know OCD will never get me again. I've cracked it. I'll never need another session again. You know, never say never, because you don't know. You do not know, and it's that closed-mindedness because you're feeling better, which doesn't always equate to getting better. There's carryover and the crossover, but just because you're feeling better does not absolutely mean you're getting better. So you have to be aware of that. Please stay the course. Take a long-term approach. I was horrible at this. I was the definition of 0 to 100. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if this has been happening to you. It's just the reality of what we all go through. It's part of the passage, the right to going towards OCD and anxiety recovery. And hope to hear from you soon. And again, thank you for all the support. Thank you, Daisy, for coming in here. This is what she does. By the way, she does this in the middle of the night. I'll be dead asleep, and she'll just like start hitting my fucking arm. And what she do like before I went to Miami, it was like 1 a.m, and I just hear like, I'm like, oh my God. And I just see her eyes like at the end of the bed, and she just like, I'm like, dude. So I put her on the bed, and then 30 minutes later she jumps off. I'm like, I am going to massacre you, and you don't even know it. Bratty, just bratty. So hope to see you guys soon, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.